It's another one of those.
I can hear your body calling. I can feel your body calling. I see your body calling. Calling, 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 calling.
I can hear your body
calling. I can feel your body calling. I can see your body calling. Calling, 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 calling.
feeling on me. I know that you want me. If I do plan A, she gon' need a plan B.
In this environment, how much of an impact do you think influenced Shakur as well as, you know, his pops influence, Boo De Niro influence?
Man, major influence, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is best out Brooklyn, man. This is where that's where the stars come from, man. That's where Big, Hov, Fab, Jordan was born here, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, yeah.
A lot of stars they here come from here, you know? So, of course, it's a major influence, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's
His
up.
pops,
Yeah.
Pops was an ill dude, you know what I'm saying? Ill in every aspect, so that's a major influence right there. He ain't even really need no other influence.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to CeeLo. What was it
Shout
like
out
when you
Drake.
hear his, the beef between him and
I think Drake won.
Kendrick? Think Drake won?
I think Drake won. I like Kendrick. I like Kendrick. I liked every song other than They Not Like Us. The ones that he dropped before Drake was good.
This is new. I never heard anyone ever.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. If we going off of lyrics, They Not Like Us or Family Matters, listen to them back to back.
Back to back.
This is what I'm trying to.
Trying to
You get what I'm
say
saying?
back to back.
I'm not even. That was a good segue though. Shout out Drizzy, but
No pun intended.
no pun intended. But listen to both of them back to back, and then you tell me your honest opinion as a hip hop head, you get what I'm saying? I get it with the Kendrick did the thing, with the black people and for the people and all that. Yeah, cool. I'm not knocking none of that shit. I'm with it. Black people, Black Lives Matter, all that shit. I'm just saying Drake black too, so you didn't impress me with that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't.
Did he win over the people?
He went over the people. No, Kendrick went over the people because he did what Drake did. He made a hit song that's a diss record.
I don't want you to.
He made a hit song that's a diss record.
Lose people's mindset to saying, because everybody can have a definite opinion, but to examine how that song was, saturated.
Which one?
Not Like Us. Constantly being played, even Super Bowl.
All that's paid for though.
Up to being sued by
He's
Drake.
being sued. Did you know why he's
so
being
forth.
sued? No. Drake isn't suing him directly.
Break it down.
Drake is suing the label. Where the people, where the industry is saying, yo, Drake, when you was dissing Meek Mills and dissing whoever you get into it with, your song's always #1 because the label is putting the money behind it. But if you look at how much money is behind Drake's diss record and how much is behind Kendrick's diss record, he had no choice but to go #1. They spend millions on They Not Like Us. The labels and Kendrick himself spent millions on They Not Like Us. Nobody's gonna listen to Family Matters 10 times in a row. Why? Because it's not a fucking club record. That's not a They Not Like Us. You can't do that shit to this. You gotta listen to it and have an ugly face and screw your face and listen to it.
Family Matters.
When you listen to Family Matters, you gotta be almost
I have
mad.
to revisit then. I must revisit then.
You have to revisit. That guy has made multiple records. We all know.
Why was he so mad?
Why was Drake so mad? I don't think he was mad. I think he was his first time tested for real. Meek, he didn't take Meek serious. Did you think Drake took Meek Mill serious?
He linked up with him.
No. The link up, that's who looked bad in the link?
You think Meek looked bad just by...
I think that Drake looked bad in the link for linking Meek because he exposed that you don't write fully. But I think that Meek looked crazy because...
Who don't write fully? Meek or Drake?
Drake, remember? Meek is the one who exposed that Drake had ghostwriters.
Right.
So I'm saying we would have never known that if it wasn't for Meek Mills. So I'm saying on
But
that.
who won that battle?
Who won what battle? That one?
Yeah,
Who you think won?
I'm asking you.
Who I think won?
Yeah, because I already know what I'm one. You
Back to back. What you mean? Back to back.
So who wrote that?
You gotta, I don't know, Drake, nigga.
See where I'm going with
you
this,
think
fam?
Drake's not
You see
that
where I'm
good?
going with this, fam?
No, you're 1,000% right. All
You
right.
see where I'm going with this, fam? See.
Nobody ever wrote for Hov?
Gotta be planted.
Nobody wrote for Hov ever?
I don't know who wrote for Hov.
It's writers on everybody's
But right
album,
now,
including Kendrick.
We talking about
It's
Drake?
writers. It's writers. So you never
Write
heard.
for
So
Drake.
you never heard Kendrick Lamar reference record. It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's
people,
all. All right.
people-
So
all
that's
artists
what,
write reference records.
No. I'm saying
A lot
a
of
reference
people do.
for him.
For who? Drake.
For Kendrick.
Who did? Brink did.
Go on YouTube and you will see there's reference records for Kendrick Lamar right now. Pull it up. While we
who
listen
wrote
to you.
for who?
Some
For-
whoever. What the
But for
fuck? Somebody from
Kendrick?
Cali, California, nigga.
Did he use it?
Who? Yeah, he used it, nigga. What you mean? It's on YouTube, bro. We not
So
gonna do
somebody
this.
writes for Kendrick. you
Somebody's
said.
wrote for Kendrick. I don't know.
Right.
Right. So can I say that? Then can I ask you that question?
It's
Is it
elaborate.
possible? Is it possible for somebody to write a song for you, or
Of
if
course.
they do, that mean you all
it's
have writers forever?
I think it's a double standard when it comes to certain genre music, and I've always said this before because when you write a love song, right? I could write a love. Neil could write a love song for R. Kelly could write a love song. When you write a rap song for somebody, it's frowned upon, or in history it has been frowned upon. So when you get to this level right now, where you got writers and writers' rooms and so forth, and you got people who could recite, memorize, and deliver, you feel me? That's part of a tool too, memorization.
I write for people now,
You feel me?
so I know.
As you should, right? And how much they remember it and absorb whatever your pen is, right?
It's more so saying I'm
But,
the
but,
best.
but writing what is what I'm asking you. What do you write? Rap
Everything.
lyrics or music
Everything.
or
The
R&B
hook.
songs?
No, the verse.
Hooks,
The verse.
verses.
I'd have been in a room with 10 niggas and writing for 6. So
Right.
Like for
Right.
real.
They
Like
come up with their whole concept and
write
so
their
forth.
verse and then write 10 songs for
Right.
me and go to the same session.
So you agree that that's part of the
I
motivation
agree.
of creating,
I agree. No. I just feel like it's
making music.
No, I don't agree that because I feel like that's a part of making music. Yes, I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, let me see, how can I say it? Majority of the singers you hear don't write their songs.
That's what I'm trying to say. Different genres. That's why I said it's a,
Yeah,
it's
the
a double
genre-
standard.
It's
That's why I feel
definitely
like it's a double standard.
It's 1,000%
It
a
has been.
double standard, but I feel like this: if you don't say, if I write your songs, or anybody write your songs, you just can't say I'm the best because what are you the best at? Delivering the material.
And who was exposing that in that battle?
And which one? Drake and Meek Mills?
Meek and Drake.
No, Meek definitely. No, valid. Drake definitely got exposed, but the crazy part is he got exposed and it meant nothing because Drake still won the war. Meek won the streets.
Why
We
don't
was
you
all
think he
like, get the
didn't
fuck
admit it?
out of here. That nigga wrote that shit.
Why
He write
didn't
that
you
shit.
think he owned up to it? Why don't you think he owned
Drake?
up to it? Yeah.
I don't think Drake didn't own up to it because before that happened, Drake got a song called Fair and he said, and I could use a writer just to balance out my flows, but I never share my thoughts. This is all a nigga knows. What you mean? Lil Wayne is considered one of the best rappers alive, if not the best rapper alive.
Yes, sir.
And Gilly the Kid wrote for him.
At some point in time in his life, according to
Drake wrote for him. What is we saying? Nicki Minaj is one of the top best female artists of all time.
when Gilly wrote for
Safari
Lil
wrote
Wayne
for her.
when he was what, 15, 14, 15?
How old was I?
No, tomorrow when Gilly wrote
When
for
Gilly
Lil
wrote
Wayne.
for him, he probably was
15.
like 17, 18. He wrote Drought 3 and shit like that. Well,
But that
this
doesn't-
is hearsay because it never was confirmed.
It never was
Gilly and them said
confirmed.
it.
I'm
It was
trying
never
to- there we
confirmed.
go, there we go.
So I'm not gonna do
There
that
we
to
go,
Weezy.
There we go.
But I'm saying me growing up, if I ever heard of somebody writing for somebody, the first person I ever heard was some dude from Philly named Gilly the Kid wrote for Lil Wayne. That was I heard that.
Right, but even if we was to hear that, does that take away Lil Wayne's greatness?
No, because we see what Lil Wayne could do without a pen, a pad, or another nigga thoughts. We see he go in the booth and freestyle and don't write nothing. So with that being said, can you take away from Drake? Can you? Because nobody said nothing to Weezy. And that's his fucking artist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can we say anything? You cannot. I'm sorry. Now we go levels of Jadakiss. You've never heard nobody ever writing for Jadakiss that we heard. You never heard nobody writing for Styles P. You never heard nobody writing for Sheek Louch. Now let me take off the glasses. Do you think that those three nice niggas sat in a room and they give each other no line, no bar, no nothing? You think nobody threw somebody a 4, a 2, a 1?
But that's in-house studio.
Nah, we can't say in-house.
No. I'm not talking about them per se. I'm just talking about in any studio that you go in where you got a collective of a crew of people where somebody like, yo, what should I say right here? Does it designate them as writing the whole verse? No, but I'm just saying that goes on with the that's why I say it's in-house. When you got the Lox, close as they are, none of those whispers would be out. It'll be assumed that they do that. Why? Because that's what goes on.
I got one for you.
You feel me? But before you give me that, what was your experience? Because you also got a picture with the Lox. What was it like meeting the Lox and chopping it up with Lox?
Alright, so I'm a cheat. Alright, so far as the Lox, my first time ever meeting the Lox, I was 8 years old.
You was that young?
8 years old in front of Hot 97, Funk Flex. They was up there with Funk Flex. I remixed what the fuck is that? If you thought we wouldn't make it, fuck you.
Okay.
With a heart full of hatred, fuck you. I was 8 years old. I remixed that. I remixed By Your Side. It makes me strong. Give me the thing that mean how to make these songs. I remixed
your pops had you on Flavor Time.
Yeah.
If you was 8, I know your pops.
I was 8. I remixed those songs, nigga.
Right.
And I went to Hot 97. And Jada and them came out. Young Kissing them at the time. Niggas came out. My pops told me, yo, spit for them, rap. I spit that shit, and I had Jada and them niggas running. Them niggas was like, oh my God, Shorty is killing my shit right now. He's wildin'. Kiss go this way, Sheik go that way, Styles is just screaming like, oh. So yeah.
Did you did you re-meet them as you got older?
Oh yeah. It was going crazy. I was with them. I met the Lox mad 1,000 times. I ain't gonna lie. I was around Kiss out of the Lox. I was around Jada mad times. I met Jada mad different times, and then like to now, like right now, I woke up to Kiss right now. Kiss gonna get hype. Kiss me like Lil Shakur. Like I established my name in the industry, far as like the big dogs and the important people early.
Yeah.
So me older now, bumping into them, it's not gonna be like a new artist. All the real hip hop pioneers and the real legends in the game, like you hearing Jay-Z, you naming Eminem, you talking about the Lox, like shit like that. Those are like the OGs of the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Of not of my generation, but because they was before my generation. But them niggas, long as they know me, I feel my just due. Yeah, I feel like I don't give a fuck with nobody that's rapping right now. Say when the OGs, when they hear my name, them niggas smile. When they hear my name, them niggas don't have nothing negative to say about me. And that's enough for me. I don't give a fuck how nobody else feel.
I've been feeling gone. I feel all alone. I stay in the zone. Won't pick up the phone. I've been feeling